Hi everyone, I am back with the brand growth idea of this week, and today we are going to talk about publishing real-time content. We all know of it as some user-generated content when it comes to the brands which are into fashion and marketing. But as a business owner or as a brand owner, why it is important to publish team events, small celebrations, and even customer meetings or dinners on your social space, on your blog, on your brand space is what I'm going to talk about today. Apparently, a week ago, I was in a discussion with one of the CEOs, and I've been managing their brand as the brand strategist. So the interaction went around, we've been very busy and tied up. We are working like 8 to 10 at times, so too much of a work. As a startup owner and as a person who launched my own business, my instant reaction was, well, that is something that we've been hoping and, praying and working towards for over a few months. So I think it's a happy story. Instantly it came to my mind and I told him, hey, how about clicking some pictures when you are really working late nights, discussing strategy with the core team and, because this is how you are creating your story. This is how you are going to take your story forward. Like most of my clients, he just smiled away and he said, oh my God, Jigyasa, you always give us a lot of work to do. But the point is, this is something which I have been trying to explain almost all the brand owners that why it is very, very, very important to publish things about your team, to publish celebrations, to have that happy aura created on your space, and it does empowers your story. Now, why I'm talking about it today is because I have been having this kind of discussion with a lot of business owners who are quite hesitant to do it. The main reason with a lot of the brands who are actually taking the leap and going on the growth path is they feel that they will lose out on their employees. It might as well result into poaching, and that is why they do not want to go all social about it. Point is taken, but still why we insist on doing it and why as a brand or as a business owner you need not worry about your employees getting poached is the reason I decided to talk about it and do this video with you all. So when you are hustling, when there are moments full of grind, why it is a remarkable thing to do and share. Why sharing is caring when it comes to about bringing your brand story all out and talking about it. I have jotted some points and I want to share it all with you. The first one is it shows that you are not just telling the story about your brand, you are living your story. So if you are passionate, remember how Paytm's owner Vijay's video was all viral and loved across the social spaces. The energy, the enthusiasm, and the friendliness that he depicted in the video. So when you are just beyond the story, when you're living the story, people trust your company, trust your brand, and trust your culture even more. They get excited to be a part of your brand story. When you share small events and celebrations, it establishes action and builds credibility. For instance, if you are doing some employee activity which is about employee empowerment and training, let's say we are doing a knowledge session or something around behavioral skills or skill building. What is wrong in sharing that? You are actually underlining the fact that this is how your brand invests in people. This is how you consider that people and their grooming is important. It underlines the brand culture, and the culture that defines that people matter is the culture that everyone is looking up to. It does fills the employee with a lot of sense of belonging. When you are there all over the space, not only it fills you with the pride, but you feel that this is the space you are a part of. So it also brings in lot of sense of belongingness, and that does leads to the happiness quotient of your employee. Remember, employer branding is the next step for any brand which is building profits and ready to take the leap for next level. It does multiplies the outreach because more the people you tag, more the networks your brand space flows. So it does multiplies the outreach. It takes your brand to different places of different levels. Do that, and it will also impact your social, algorithms and social outreach. It is great for connection building and reputation building. When you post something, when you are the CEO or the brand owner and you post something which revolves around your employee, it talks a lot about your personality and persona, how appealing a nice or approachable boss you could be, what could be the culture. It will establish, you as a boss, as a team leader. And when the leadership gets established, it is the step one to people revolution in any company. And not to mention that workforce management is the biggest challenge that everyone is facing in this post-COVID business ecosystem. So I will be sharing and talking more about all the everyday brand growth ideas that I come across and discuss with my brands, the brands that I manage and find it tough to explain. Until then, you start creating small, beautiful events with your team and do remember to publish that. You will see the difference. Until then, take care, stay safe, and I will be back with more brand growth ideas in the coming week. Happy branding!